Hey, welcome to Camping Gear TV. I'm Josh.
I'm Ben.
Today we're talking about water bottles.
It's going to be exciting, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Specifically, Klean Kanteen and Nalgene. Two very rare bottles that are difficult to find.
Never seen them before in my life.
No,
never even heard of them.
We were lucky to get our hands on these bad boys.
Right. Never seen that before.
Amazing.
Right.
What you got here is a really hard plastic bottle with a plastic top.
This is the other one?
Yeah.
What's the difference between these two?
One of them has a smaller top on it.
It's almost like the small top could fit inside the bigger top.
Now that is something special. That makes for an easy transfer. If you want the liquid from the small top Nalgene bottle to end up in the big top Nalgene bottle, that's what you would use.
Stick them together.
Now,
so.
I think some people call this a wide mouth.
And this would be called a non-wide mouth?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or a small wide mouth, possibly.
Both of these are just made out of the same material?
Yeah.
Plastic.
One of them is bluish green, called sea blue, and the other one is called ruby red.
There's like 10,000 colors of these actually in there. Anything from like pink with
a lot
flowers to...
Yeah. Why didn't they just call that one maroon?
I don't know. It could be called blood, but maybe I guess people don't want to think of blood while they're drinking water.
Yep.
Could be it. I don't know. But I do notice that they have a measuring system on the back to see the approximate volume that the bottle is, holding. And it looks like these are 1,000 milliliter / 32 ounce bottles.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
32 ounce bottles.
Wow.
32 ounces of liquid can fit in this bottle.
Oh my gosh.
What fits in yours?
This one?
Yeah.
32 ounces.
Get out.
32 ounces. Both of these bottles.
32 ounces.
Yeah.
This is as exciting as it gets.
Would you use these bottles personally?
Okay, well, honestly, this one, I think I would use over the wide mouth one just because I have a drinking problem. I'd probably be like, whatever I'm using it on, I'd be pouring it all over myself because it's such a wide bottle. But this one...
You can't be too aggressive in your drinking when you got the wide mouth.
But this one you could, because you can get, you can get this whole thing. You can get your lips around the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that way you're not spilling any drops.
Well, another one that you can get your lips all the way around is the Klean Kanteen. Now this is made of stainless steel. And
that looks really, really sleek.
Yeah. Now Klean Kanteen's big thing is that they say they're BPA free, which is supposed to be good.
Batting practice average?
Right.
Is that what it is?
Right.
Okay.
So it's supposed to be good. I mean, if you drink out of this bottle, you're not supposed to die. So this one's kind of neat. It's kind of cool looking. As you can see, you can't see through it, which is a clear differentiator between the Nalgene, which is clear and can be seen through.
Right.
So a couple different ways to drink out of the Klean Kanteen. You can either open it up and drink out of this smaller wide mouth, or if you want, you can take off the cap on this part here and drink out of it kind of like a sport bottle where you squirt it out of there.
But see, you can't really squeeze it though, right?
No, you can't squeeze it.
I guess you'd
No,
have
this
to...
is solid stainless steel.
You'd have to suck the liquid out.
Right.
Yeah. Now, one thing I do know, a lot of research has been done on bottles over the past couple of years just because there's a lot of competition in the marketplace.
Right.
And I'm seeing that a lot of times the plastic bottles are not able to keep the liquid as fresh or pure, I guess, for long periods of time. That whatever drink you have will be better in the aluminum bottles over the plastic.
I gotcha.
So I can't really say why. That could have been some research that I read done by a Klean Kanteen to throw Nalgene off.
Right.
Who knows? But
yeah, my personal opinion on this is that really all these bottles are good, whether it's Klean Kanteen or Nalgene. They sell them in all sorts of different sizes, so it really just comes down to what you're looking for. What size you want, and if you want it to look like this or if you want it to look like that.
Yeah, the Klean Kanteen I think might be the most useful just because I can see that if you're a bike rider, if you're a hiker, if you're a camper, it kind of runs the gamut of basically covering all the niches of being able to use it whether you're sitting down or you're on the run or whatever and not make a huge mess versus the Nalgene bottle. Especially this guy here. Just seems like if I'm riding a bike, that could be a little bit more problematic. Not to mention the size of it. I'm gonna have to have a bigger place to put it on my bike.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm riding. So.
What kind of a bike do you ride?
Like those Huffy Max Sports.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I've had it for years. It's vintage.
Right.
It's a real vintage bike.
Nice.
Yeah.
You couldn't fit that in there?
No, no. The Huffy Max Sport really doesn't have a good place to store any sort of water bottle.
All right.
It's just not that type of bike. You know, it's more of a special bike.
All right.
So, but for people who are, you know, more like mountain bikers,
yep.
you know, they're probably going to have a place to put their drinks. And I don't know if they really make, you know, that'd be a massive holder for this bottle.
Yeah.
I mean, if the Huffy Max Sport can't carry it, I can't imagine any other bike being able to.
Right.
So.
Yeah, so you know, these Nalgene bottles can cost about $8. Klean Kanteen's a little more. You should be able to get it for 10, maybe 12, something like that. And I really don't think paying much more than that for a bottle makes a lot of sense. You know, you can go to places these days and buy $20 bottles and whatnot, but for bottles of this size, you know, spending $10 is enough in my opinion.
CampingGearTV.com.
See ya.